Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing's easy. Warriors and Munches, how y'all doing? And God bless. We are here to talk about the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition that nobody asked for, that has ruined everybody's gameplay and mods and overall DLCs, just so they could add more to the creation store. So you could have maybe a blue pit boy. So maybe you could have some red power armor. So maybe you could have, guess what? The season 2 of Fallout is about to come out. So here's some armor from that ghoul with the giant trench coat. Let's see how Matty Plays feels about the whole thing.
Let's do this. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is abysmal. I hope you have not touched this piece of garbage. Just gonna put it out.
That was easy. That was easy. That's easy right there. We're going to listen to a little bit more of what Matty Plays has to say, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of information. Let's go ahead.
Out there right away. Bethesda needs to feel the heat on this one, because it's one thing to break your game after 9 years last year. It's another thing to wait 18 months to do something about it.
Yep.
It's a completely separate subject to make that return after 18 months and make the problem worse. So rightfully, the community is taking Bethesda and now in turn Xbox to task. But the main reason I wanted to follow up here on this subject was simply because there were things that I was not aware of when I made my already scathing review on the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. Everything from the pricing of some new creations added in as part of Creation Club that are designed to completely scam you, all the way to PlayStation fans not even getting their hands on some of the new free content. This reeks of lack of preparation.
Not only from a PR perspective, but also for a dev perspective. The game is a laggy, shitty mess, more than it usually is. Actually, the modders already fixed that whole ordeal. The modders have fixed everything, and they should be fully endorsed. Not anything that came from Bethesda's ass. Okay, you should respect the modders for sticking around. Hell, even Fallout London, I respect those motherfuckers for making such a spectacular piece of art. But these developers have literally just shoved inside Fallout 4, which was already just fine if you don't fucking touch it, and made it into a heaping pile of shit. So now everything is destroyed. Even the store that you use on there is completely devoid. You can't even, like, the screen like he just showed you. Like, none of the mods are even showing up. Everything is stuttering. Everything is breaking. Here's a perfect example of what he's talking about. Here's a perfect example. And this guy's playing on PlayStation.
It just loaded up the game in Diamond City. Look. Oh, what the crap? What is this? Freaking Anniversary Edition? Are you kidding me? What the shunk, bro? What is this? The freaking Burj Khalifa? It just loaded up the game.
So this is what you have now with the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. Let's continue.
And I just have to ask what the point was. What do you hope to get?
Monetization. They wanted you guys to get confused on whether or not you needed to buy this new Anniversary Edition. Did they want to pull in new people? Of course developers want to pull in new people. What are you talking about? What are you dumb? Of course they want to pull in new people. But they also want to confuse the new players. They do this shit on purpose. Or, I swear to you, if they didn't mean it, that's even worse. I hope that they did this on purpose, because people can't figure out what edition that they need to get, or whether or not it's an upgrade, or if they need to purchase the upgrade at all if they already got the game. It's a complete mess. One side is saying you need to purchase an update, and the other person is saying, no, not person, but the actual website is saying, like, oh, you don't need to get, like, an upgraded version. And then another portion is saying, like, oh, you do need to do it. So it seems like it's on purpose.
Is this some, like, deliberate internal ploy to sabotage Elder Scrolls 6 by dropping Shattered Space around this time last year and now Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition? Are we just like trying to whittle away all of Bethesda's goodwill so that when Elder Scrolls 6 comes around, I'm jaded beyond belief?
Well, by the way, Matty Plays, we are not whittling down anything. The developers are doing that. The developers are whittling down all this bullshit. This has nothing to do with us. We just point at the issue and say, hey, the fuck is this? The hell is this, bro? What the hell is this? You remember that time that Starfield came out and it was borderline dog shit, and they had somebody to come in there and say, hey, the game is not dog shit? You remember that? You remember every time when you had a negative review on Steam about Starfield, there was always a person from the Bethesda saying, hey, the game's great. I'll never forget that shit.
Even if the game is heat, I won't buy it. Like, is that what we're going for here? Because we're on the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Reddit is having a good time with Xbox marketing, which now I finally have a picture I can point to and say, hey, if you want to put Xbox marketing into a nutshell of how disconnected they are with their own product, here you go. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition's available today. Everyone liked that.
Hey, how you doing, chat? This is what they put up. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, available now. Everyone liked that. What do you think the comment section is saying? What do you think the comment section is saying right now? If you said that everybody said in the comment section nobody liked that or everybody disliked that, you'd be correct.
Now, if it worked at the bare minimum, I'm sure we would. But Xbox showed with Redfall and those leaked internal emails from Phil Spencer thinking like Redfall would be like an 80 Metacritic game and could be one of their big exclusives of the year.
Phil Spencer is a crock of shit who's a liar, and he should be fired. Redfall from Arcane Studios should have never been made. They should have stuck to... It's still their fault, though. They made Redfall, okay? It's still their fucking fault. They should have never made that shit. They should have stuck to one-player games, stuck to Dishonored, to that whole lifestyle of Dishonored, and then worked from there. But they didn't. And now they're doing the same thing with Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. And is there people playing Fallout 76? Yeah, but not that much. Not really.
And do well, that they don't really interact with their own content clearly, because anyone who lays hands on Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition realizes Bethesda has made their own game, which I thought was pretty great, significantly worse over time. Not just through optics and pricing, but also just like it runs worse. That's unbelievable to me.
I believe it. Meanwhile, on Reddit, I actually do want to show you something on Reddit. Here's what somebody said on Fallout 4 Reddit. Skyrim's Anniversary Edition was incredibly good, even if it wasn't balanced at all. It gave the game hundreds of hours of extra content, more locations, millions of quests, new armor, weapons, everything. All of that for roughly $20 in my country. Now, Fallout 4's Anniversary Edition, on the other hand, 150 plus creation. By the way, I want you guys to know something before I say anything more. Skyrim Anniversary Edition, this was back before the woke era. This was back before the better devs that knew what the fuck they were doing probably dipped out. Okay, now we're in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. I'm starting to recognize a pattern here with Bethesda where they like to make editions of an older game and they don't like to make anything new. And anything that is new is basically Skyrim with guns. New Fallout 4's Anniversary Edition, on the other hand, has 150 plus creations, yet seems like 125 of them are just skins and paint jobs. Yep. I was incredibly excited for it. I purchased it. I spammed posts asking stuff about it. I was expecting far more than what I got from it. Having looked through the creations menu, which as of writing this doesn't work for some people, but that will be fixed at some point. Skyrim has the same issue. It really is just skins and a couple of workshop decorations. Sure, it adds a handful of new guns and some outfits, but what else? Nothing. All of that for $35 in my country. This Anniversary Edition is incredibly underwhelming, and it is severely saddening. I don't even care about paid mods or mods in general, but this is insanity. Fuck Bethesda. Shit. shit, the TLDR, fuck Bethesda. See, I'm okay with paid mods, but only by creators that aren't working within Bethesda. You know what I mean? I'll do paid mods, but away from corporations like AAA developers. If you're just some bloke who is just, oh man, well, I want to people when they play my game that they can have a female character with a fat ass and fat set of tits, and every armor that you have will match up with those set of tits, like double D's. Pay the man. Pay the man. Of course we want to pay the man. You're gonna have a female fucking Vault Hunter with a pair of double D's. Pay the man. But not when you got these motherfuckers out here that not only break the game that you've modded or haven't modded, breaks your DLCs, gives you a load of bullshit whether or not you have to pay this mod or not. Turns out it's $35, and then you come back, all your shit is gone, all your shit is broken, the store doesn't even work, and at the very tip top of it, the stuff that's added is all just skins. It's all just shitty skins. And the funny thing is, your mods are probably better skins of the shit that Bethesda has already given you.
So, people on Reddit have had a bit of fun with this new social post. Everyone hated that. There's your 9,000 upvotes. So yeah, people aren't pleased about this. This is not an opinion I'm expressing that's within the minority. A lot of folks are really upset across the Fallout community, and rightfully so, because the question you have to ask in all seriousness.
Somebody in chat says, Maximize says, ex-girlfriend, a huge Skyrim fan. She doesn't want 6, believe it's going to be all around modern trash. I'm going to have to agree with her, because what's it going to be? Is it going to just be a slightly prettier version of Skyrim? I've seen somebody put 1,000 mods on Skyrim, and the graphics are spectacular. Okay? You can do a lot with less. Okay? We're talking about Witcher 3. Have you seen Witcher 3? That game is still... That game's old. Witcher 3. When did Witcher 3 come out? That game's still beautiful. Okay?
Is like, if this is to celebrate Fallout 4, I don't want to know how you feel about something you don't care about, because this should be, I think, an IP you care deeply about. It certainly matters to you when it's driving a lot of money, like, oh, hey, you know, the Fallout TV show, and hey, the next gen update, and hey, 76 expansions and DLC. Like, it should matter enough, right? I guess not. And so now people are going over to Steam and rightfully leaving their thoughts in the review section on the Steam page for both the Fallout 4 Creations Bundle, which is the new one that dropped yesterday. For those who are not informed, these are all of the previous...
Do not get that Creation Bundle. Don't get it, don't buy it, don't download it.
Creations that were a part of Creation Club, wrapped into one bundle and sold off to you. So this does not include any of the new creations that have come out, none of which, in my opinion, thus far are really anything to write home about, but at least if those were kind of rolled into the overall bundle, you might have a little bit of a leg to stand on here, but it's $20 of old junk. So yeah, it doesn't represent the new era of creations, which honestly, I don't think they did a good job doing that either. But when you go to Fallout 4's own Steam page now, people are leaving reviews on that as well.
Yep.
And it's not pretty. Like, people are really going after Bethesda, and there's a real sentiment that's been growing since...
I'll actually show you right now. What did they say over... I'll give you at least 3 or 4. The fact that you have... when I see a game with too much bullshit onto it, and when it culminates and bundles together, and the whole fucking game, if you get everything together, it's fucking over $100, you might have yourself a bad game. I'm just saying. You might have yourself some devious developers. They took away most mods and made them creations. If there was a mod you liked, you can't use it now. This update or recent past one is why. Not only did you give an unwanted and broken update for a game that was fine, you went and did it again, breaking even more stuff and killing the modding community while trying to put... By the way, there's barely any modding community for fucking Starfield. So for you to come back and then destroy Fallout 4, that's impressive. Okay? You went and did it again, breaking even more stuff and killing the modding community while trying to push even more bloody Creation Club bullshit. This is a great way to kill the very same community that gave you the success needed to be able to have your beloved Amazon series. I won't be buying another Fallout from Bethesda again unless they manage to pull their game together. Another person says, boy, it sure would be nice if Bethesda didn't break the game with every update. Another one says, every time they update it, destroys the game. Why even update it at all? Modders already fixed most of it, and it was going good. I quit. Want my damn money back. Tired of the money grabs and bullshit from this fucking company that could not make any new games for a decade, but can destroy existing ones. I'll give you... Another one says, fuck this update. The newest update broke everything. Creation Bundle broke my Fallout 4. It doesn't even recognize my DLC, so I lost access to the Creation Club items that needed the DLC to work, like the unofficial Fallout patch. I am done with Bethesda. Yeah. Yep. Last one. Before the Fallout show, the game was fine. It was okay at most. Something to play when you were bored as fuck or had a weird itch. Pretty decent. I don't blame the show by all means, by the way. I am just giving a time frame. But ever since that happened, the game is now like Cyberpunk 2077 levels of broken. It downgraded, and by the way, this current update is even worse. There is a mod that I think on Nexus or somewhere that rolls back their stupid update to fix the game. So I recommend that but the vanilla, this game sucks now. I was going to return maybe because I had an itch, but I had a gut feeling something might go wrong, and I guess it was right. Shake my fucking head. Bethesda doesn't deserve the Fallout IP. God, that last one. God damn, bro. Yeah. God. What's this last one? It's a little bit too long. For the people saying that are saying just downgrade, read only the manifest. I already handled that by the time that the first round of next-gen updates was announced. I'm not the target for this cash grab. I have a custom 700 plus mod list that has custom patches and balance edits that I personally made for it. Do not want to start a measuring contest, just telling that I know my shit. I simply want this paid mods crap to end. Unlikely as it is, just stop defending these greedy actions. If you want to be a bootlicker, stop wasting comment space and just mail your wallet directly to the headquarters. There is no difference in the end. This is what they actually desire. That guy was going in hard. I think paid mods are great on individuals. Like I said before, I think mods are good with individuals, not companies. And you can make sort of steps to be like, you know, hey, make sure that this mod works. Otherwise, I'm not going to pay. I think, you know, the people that stay and fix the game and mod the game, they deserve something. I firmly believe that because they actually do care more than the actual fucking Bethesda.
Starfield of anger.
It feels like they don't care.
I feel as someone who's been a part of this community for half my lifetime is like how little it feels like they care. I'm sure internally things are on fire and they're like, oh my God, this is awful. But as a fan, I look at this and I go, everything since 76 has been nothing short of disastrous for you. Even Starfield's launch, for all the money it made, and even as someone who did like the game a lot, I can objectively look at the conversation that surrounded that game, and if I'm Bethesda, I still don't have a lot to feel great about. You need a win. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition was the easiest opportunity at a win for you. Here's this thing that many of you know what it is.
I firmly believe that they should have never touched this game at all. I firmly believe that they never should have. Your best bet is to not touch an IP that you've already fucked with, especially a game that came out like a while ago. A while ago. You just came over and fucked them over. It's like Skyrim. Don't touch Skyrim. You're just going to make another anniversary edition. There's no such thing as an anniversary edition, by the way. All right? There's no such thing. It should never be a thing. Anniversary implies that what does anniversary imply? Anniversary just implies that you're going to buy this shit again because you're dumb enough. That's it. That's the only thing it is. Oh, here's the anniversary edition. You're a fan of Fallout, right? Buy this. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing less. That's it. A Game of the Year edition? That one makes sense because it has all the DLC, and then you get the game. It's not for you because you already have everything when the game first came out. That's it. Kind of like the Royal Edition with KCD 2. Because with the Royal Edition, it's just a game along with all the DLCs. Do I need to buy the Royal Edition? No, because I already have everything. Done. So easy to understand. So easy to understand. That's it. And if I remember correctly, the Royal Edition to KCD 2 is actually a reduced price to the fucking let me see. To the fucking actual game. Let me see. Royal Edition. It's on sale right now. Yeah, it's on sale. The actual price is $80, but it's reduced price to $47.99 with all the DLCs and everything with it. Boom. Yep. Reduced price. It's not even a timed reduced price. It's there permanently. So that's what you need to do. When you do all this stuff, like you're trying to set up a fucking bank account with the Fallout 4 anniversary shit, it shouldn't be this difficult. It should not be.
We're going to make it better for you. Here's a lot of new content. It is that simple. Gamers are...
By the way, I think that Fallout Season 2 is going to drop in sales because of this. Like, I knew that Fallout the series was good, but it was only good with certain characters. I wouldn't say the story is all that interesting. The next season is going to be a reduction. I'll put $50 down. I'll put $50 down for anybody that disagrees.
Are easy to please, and I don't mean that like we're smooth brain, but like new stuff usually makes us pretty happy. Not breaking the thing we already have. So that's why people are leaving the negative reviews, because Bethesda's made it worse. This gets into some of the new stuff that I was not aware of when I was making my review yesterday. One such thing is I talked about some of the free content that did come to Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. You see, with the launch of the new creations, one of them we discussed was the Tale of the Beast Hunter, which was a heavily fan service driven mod officially made by Bethesda Game Studios. And it's there you can get this kind of Fallout New Vegas fanboy style drip where you can get like the NCR helmet.
I heard this one was free, and I'll admit it does look kind of good, but it's one skin in a sea of modded skins that look better than this. That's it.
The Lucky 38 jacket, you see a little Deathclaw pauldron. It's pretty nice. And I thought to myself, again, in the mess of everything happening here, I'm trying to keep a level head, like, okay, this could be cool, but we kind of know what Bethesda's going for here. All right, this wasn't on PlayStation. This wasn't available. This wasn't ready to go. I mean, again, we know who this is for, and I talked about this yesterday, but I'm going to...
It's for the new people. It's for the new people. But that's the funny thing is, because who brings in the new people? That's right, the fans, the old people, the people that have been around. So, when you're around that ecosystem, they'll eventually bump into the people that have already been in there. Oh, this looks cool and I like the series. Let me check this out. And then they'll see that mixed score and be like, what's going on? And they'll see the mixed score and then they'll see the negative reviews and be like, they fucked up everything. And they'll be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't get this. That's what I'm saying. You need to respect your old fans, the fans that have been there the whole time, because they're always going to nudge or be right around the new fan. You see what I'm saying? It's just unavoidable. You're always going to meet those. It's just unavoidable, is all I'm saying.
Re-emphasize it, so apologies if I sound like a broken record. This is for the show fans that currently Xbox and Bethesda want to take every dollar from, as we'll get into with the prices in a moment here. But this is not about you or me, the people who love this franchise, kind of helped get it there in the first place. Shout out to all the OGs for Fallout 1 and 2 who got us to 3, because that's when I jumped in. Things like this, like, how does that fall through the cracks? Like, how is the DLC not ready to go on PlayStation?
And also, if it's for the new fans, why the fuck is it not on PlayStation 5? If it's for the new fans, why is it not on PlayStation 5? Oh, that's right, you're working with Xbox. Don't you find that's kind of fucking dumb? Don't you find that kind of stupid that you're not going to give it to PlayStation 5 fans? What, you think they're just all going to buy an Xbox for one skin? Are you fucking serious right now? Just give it to PlayStation 5 as well. You're trying to bring in those people that watch it on Amazon, correct? Bro, I need to be in marketing for video games. Bro, oh, okay, all right.
Why is that fan base getting overlooked in all this? How is that a mistake that's made? I know I could hear it in my head. There are people who hear all these things, maybe even people who work at Bethesda, they're like, that's a little thing, it's overreacting. No, it's all these little things that add up for something that's supposed to be a big celebration of the franchise. I can't believe there was a point just a week or two ago, I'm comfortably excited about Fallout between Burning Springs and Season 2. Now it's kind of become like, all right, I'm interested in Burning Springs, but the fact that, let's be real, okay? 76 has done a great job redeeming itself. I'll never take it away from the game. I'll also never be like that stay-at-home 76 fan. I'll dive into things like Burning Springs and then leave. That's just the type of player.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to disagree with him. 76 is literally for people that have begrudgingly stayed on 76. It's got some people, but it doesn't really have that much. As a matter of fact, we'll check right now. We'll do a Steam DB. And of course this is on Steam, but I think we deserve to see this. Because when this game came out, we were excited, but then it just siphoned out all the people that actually, didn't care for anything more that Fallout had. I'll check it right now. Fallout 76. The game's $40 right now, and there's literally 8,000 people playing this game. Okay. Very small for this game. I'm curious though, because this game came out with an all-out peak of 73,000 people, and I was one of them. 73,000 people played 76, and only 7,000 of them stayed, or 8,000 of them stayed. I'm curious to see what New Vegas is doing. I swear to you, if it's more than 76, I swear to you, bro, I swear, you got lucky. For Steam, it's only 5,606 or 5,000 people playing. All time, 51,000 people. It kind of makes sense. Right now, it's daily active users, top sellers 460. Wait a minute, I'm curious. Wishlist activity 862. Okay, I want to remember that. Daily activities 190, top seller 460. Okay, keep that in mind. Okay. Get out of my way. Okay. I want to see. Yeah, that's fair. The fact that they are so close, the fact that 76 is so close to New Vegas is kind of sad, because you're supposed to be the newer game, correct? You're supposed to have more people than them, correct? You're not getting a lot of people. It's always it should be like that, where the newer game brings in new people or people in general, but it's not that case anymore. It's just not. People still go back to New Vegas, and they still go back to Fallout 3.
I am. But 76 should not be the center of the great content that Fallout is doing in the gaming sphere.
It's all about one player. It started
as a single player franchise. It's known as that. It's most celebrated as that. It's best as that. Like, the idea that a live product might be the best running thing right now for Fallout in gaming, because Bethesda is now neutered Fallout 4 so much on PC that I almost have been radicalized enough where I might just cope install 76 to be like, you know what? I wanted to play Fallout. I wanted to play something new with Fallout. I kind of like, is this an elaborate play to get me in there? That's where my head goes. But like, the fact that this is where we're at now is insane to me. That this prominent single player franchise has its best running thing in TV and live service. Good for this, but you know, as a fan, not crazy about that. So again, DLC missing for PlayStation fans. Then people start to break down the prices and discuss those on Reddit. How about this one? An official creation that's been put up for $8, right? So it's 600 credits, but to get that, actually, you really have to spend like $10. But this is for a perk overhaul. These are the prices we're talking about here.
There's already a perk overhaul for that mod. So they're making you pay for something that's already a mod out there. Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I've heard enough. Yeah, let me give you this video. Matty knows what's up. Are there things that I disagree with? Yes, but not today. Not today. But here's Matty Plays' video. I'll send this to you right now. He does have a lot to say there. And yes, we already have those perks. We already do. I just find this... part of me is just like, of course. And that's kind of sad. When I'm just like, of course they're gonna fuck it up. That's sad. That part of me is sad. That I'm just like, of course Bethesda's gonna fuck it up. And that does not make me excited for anything new that they got. I heard that they're gonna do a Fallout 3 sort of remake. I don't want it. I really don't want it.